It's happening, baby.
Everything's happening.
It's all happening.
My mind searching for what I can't find. It's so far away from my home. I lost myself in this world, in this place, and I never failed. So no, I won't last another night. Oh no, I'm stealing time, telling lies, promise you I'm fine. Don't you worry over me. Say one more night, one more year, one more mile, until I can find my way, till I'm free. I will always let my pride get the best of me. I lost my mind searching for what I can't find. So far away from my home. My pride gets the best of me when I'm alone. My pride gets the best of me when I'm alone.
Getting the rock rolling with Pravda Records' Nathan Graham here on this edition of It's All Happening, your musical journey of and through the world we live in. I'm Andy Valeri, producer and host, welcoming you to this truth-laden episode of the program, one where we'll be featuring lots of grade A rock and groove, much of it originating from the aforementioned Pravda, the independent Chicago label that has been delivering the truth of music for decades now. So keep your dial tuned right here, as we're here for the hour, delivering the audiophonic antidote to the forces of evil and cool with the elevating grooves and liberating sounds of
It's all happening.
Maybe I should have called. Of course, you could have called me, but you didn't. Kisses goodbye, 'cause I'm gone. See you later. Kiss this all goodbye, 'cause I'm gone. See you later. Kiss this all good. Hello? What do you want now? Tonight, I don't
devotion to truth can get ugly. It can get uncomfortable. It's sometimes downright agonizing. But it's the only path toward a healthy world.
very home it's it's like a home record label in a way. It's independent. It's the way independent labels were, when the whole idea of the independent label is to be completely separate from a corporate or a big money interest that basically dictates who you sign and what you do. This is all just me and him sit around. Back in the day, we would sit around, we'd play with a band, like Claude Pate, our first band. We played with them. It was like, man, these guys kick it. And we were like listening to their tape. We're like, let's put them on our label. It's like, yeah, cool. That's all it's ever been, really. It's like, oh, I like this. Let's do something with it. Well, the DIY ethic, right? That didn't have a name, I don't think, or we didn't know that it was a thing back when we did it. So we kind of, invented or reinvented it because we had a band, we wanted to put out a record. Kenny's like, well, you can't put out a record without being on a label. And we couldn't get on a label, so we're like, well, screw that, let's just make our own label. Kenny Goodman here, I started the label with him We were roommates at college in 1980. Played Dayton, played all around, played Columbus, in Chicago. We were based in Chicago, and then he kept going with the label, and I peeled away, but he kept going, and man, look around. I mean, there's like 3 stages, 13, 14 bands, I don't know.
This is a copyrighted production, no duplication permitted.
It's an international criminal conspiracy.
We got them going into all the discount stores.
Who's he?
He rules here. Every night he searches the entire earth.
Peace and love, everybody.
You're tuned into where it's all happening. Delivering the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through music, via this latest programming venture from your friends at Big Beef Productions and Strategic Air Command. For more information on this program, please visit bigbeef.com. Stay tuned, as there is much more to come.
Know, is he telling me the truth?
Yeah.
Or is he inventing this thing?
Hey, hi there. How you doing?
Hi. How are you?
Welcome you,
Nice
you
to
and
see you.
yours, to the New Duncan
Welcome
Imperials
to the
intermission section of this recording.
section.
Now, if this were an album, it'd be great. You could just flip the wax over to the other side as soon as this was done, and everything would be happy. But due to advancing technologies, this is no longer necessary.
Lift the dust
Which means
cover.
you get to keep listening to this, and it's an item. Hey, I love it.
But due to advanced technology,
But should you need to
This is
unwind
no
or
longer
have a little
necessary.
escape, you can always,
However,
run to the
the New
fridge,
Duncan Imperials
grab something refreshing like some
heartily
nice wholesome
endorse
milk, a delicious sweet apple,
exercise.
some chips, some
So why
dip,
don't you stand,
or maybe some of those special
stretch
homemade
your arms
brownies
out,
your mom made for you.
bend
And
slightly
remember,
at the
eat
waist,
slowly, chew your food,
take a deep breath,
and have a
through
good
your
time.
nose. Let it out through
Thank
your
you.
mouth.
Thank you very much.
Do you feel better? We knew you would.
So the best way to make $1 million in the music business is to start with $2 million. I think that checks out.
I won't lie. We gotta move or we'll die. Like a shark in a tank, looking for a life outside. I'll go with you where you want me to. You know it's never too late until it starts getting kinda late. Wanna come away? Oh yeah. Wanna come away?
de-escalate all conflict that isn't with the enemy.
Come away with me. You wanna come away with me? We've been working so hard. Think it's time to make it pay. Just get along. 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 People moving on, the people mover, sing along.
Yeah, Jim says start dancing. Dance your pants off. No pants allowed during our set.
we made up a name, and we made up a logo, and we worked on the, we rented an apartment in Chicago, and we worked on the kitchen table, you know. So, remember what letraset is? You know what that is? A sheet of, like, you know, you rub it and it sticks to the paper. It's like lettering. So we did all the lettering with Letraset. Half of it's like cockeyed because we didn't know what we were doing. We're like 19 years old, 20 years old. But it was always like the major labels are basically investment companies. They're all just venture capitalists, and they're, you know, spending their capital or venturing their capital on art, on the idea that a band will make them a whole lot of money back for their investment. It's like a movie, or, you know. Yeah. Through art. Yeah. I mean, I guess your question kind of is like, there's commerce and there's art, and there's an overlap in the Venn diagram. That sums it up. I mean, independence, doing what you want, when you want, as much as possible, without being a lazy ass. And you just look around. I mean, this is a big place. There's 300 people here, you know, and it's true, we did pay them all to come, but they're here.
Yeah, they showed up.
And they don't realize yet that they're not going to get paid. So right now is a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
By the time the end of the night, they'll be through.
It's going to get ugly, but for right now.
And you know where the back door is.
That's
one need we don't need to prefer.
No.
That's not their need, that's just their one.
Yeah, that is their one. Man, I wish we had a picture
Your
of this night.
need should never become subservient to their one.
I
I guess the problem is when we pull up to your house in our Bentleys and we get out and we're like, you guys are pretty good. And it's like, well, why are you driving a Bentley if I'm like in my basement working on my, and that's valid. That sucks. We wouldn't do that to anyone, mainly because we don't make it enough money to buy nice cars. but that's the ethic of the ethos of the independent label, I think. So.
You have to start with the truth. Truth is the only way we can get anywhere. Without truth, there is no reality. There is no way for us to challenge the power. And almost everybody who spoke here today spoke about this idea of truth. Because there are two things that are human to us. Truth, the capacity to understand what is before us, and our capacity to tell stories and pass it on. Truth is also our right to know. Without it, there is no way for us to fight for the values we hold dear. Freedom, dignity, and the moral equality of all people.
The best defense against enemy propaganda is truth.
I think all our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. And I think that's what I sussed when I was 16 and 12 way down the line, but I expressed it differently all through my life. It's the same thing I'm expressing all the time, but now I can put it into that sentence that I think we're being run by maniacs for maniacal ends. If anybody can put on paper what our government and the American government, etc., and the Russian, Chinese, what they are actually trying to do, and what they think they're doing. I'd be very pleased to know what they think they're doing. I think they're all insane. But I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. That's what's insane about it.
I was working at the Daybell Theater in Dayton, Ohio, and we were running the Peter Sellers film Being There. And I'll never forget when a customer passing by stated that, quote, "That's a terrible movie. Couldn't understand it."
Hey, you guys come and catch my act sometime. I think yours. But I pity the fool.
It's just a great city. Y'all are lucky you live in Dayton. It's all happening in Dayton.
Talk about hot. What's this? Hey dude, this is happening.
Evanston, Illinois' Chris Green and his quartet laying down the grooves here on this edition of It's All Happening, your weekly musical venture into our world through sound and music. Green's preeminent jazz work is available via the long-standing and thoroughly independent Chicago-based label Pravda Records, a celebration of which we're amplifying here on this episode. Along with Green, we've been featuring other Pravda artists such as the Handcuffs and Dog Droolin' and the Sunshine Boys, as well as the Imperial Sound, along with Dayton, Ohio's own Lab Partners. For more on the program, including playlists as well as on how to listen to previous episodes, please visit our website at bigbeef.com and sign up for our mailing list to receive updates about new editions of the program, along with when new episodes drop and where and when to find them on your radio and internet dials. We've got lots more to come, including some classic works from Susan Voelz, as well as the Diplomats of Solid Sound, so keep your dials tuned right here where
It's all happening.
There hasn't been enough soul. We have the solution for you on stage right now. They are Iowa City's ambassadors of funk and soul. Please welcome Diplomats of Solid Sound.
But do it, get it done, put energy into it, sweat it out, and you don't need a whole lot of money to make something like this happen. You do need time.
Times I've seen it before. That look in your eye, that head for Go back, you dirty Satan. Go back, go back. You can't get Kenny Goodman. Go back, you dirty Satan. And here we are now, ladies. 40 years. Gentlemen, 40 years later, and Pravda Records is still righteously rocking on. A testament to the power of music, integrity, and the artists that bring life and light to the world. Kenny Goodman, architect of sound, fighter of demons, proves the greatest story comes not from the deals we make with the devil, but the music we create when we stand against him. Please join me in giving Kenny Goodman a big round of applause.
Well, I'll tell you what Dayton meant to us back in the 80s when we started touring beyond our state and getting out into multi-day or a couple of weeks. Can you beat that? Or tours that didn't make any money and were hard. But Dayton was one of many towns where we had people like you in every town. They were there, and we loved seeing them. And we had a community, a mini community in every city or every town. And it meant the world.
It's all about, with all these screens we have, all these ways of communicating, how do we still get it wrong sometimes? And being in person, being together is such a powerful thing. So thank you all for being here today. And thank you for celebrating art and creativity, because it's all part of a cycle. Oh my God.
Hands on the dear light on the windowsill of the Collarbone, the one I love, and a shimmering glimmer of sweat gathers in a pool in a palm from a well in her wrist. And the only thing that speaks the truth is the eloquence of passing time. The spoken word is a jacket tune tight. There's a shimmering vision by the window pane, a cellophane figure speaking in tongues from above. And there's a curve of a stone, there's the crest of a wave, the lips that cracked and the sound that they made. And the only thing that speaks the truth is the eloquence of passing time. The spoken word is attracted to time. Stand up and scream their blissfulness, and the only thing that speaks the truth is the eloquence of passing time. The spoken word is attracted to
about being really present and really in tune with reality and really accepting of what is, of who you are, of who the people around you are, of the strengths and limitations of both yourself and other people.
And we fell in love. We're like, let's play music, let's form a band. Going on here, but
well, there's something here that I just can't do.
knew the price. His soul, his integrity, the very heart of the music he cherished. Signing with the devil would silence the true voices he longed to unleash. But temptation whispered in his ear. The struggle grew. The weight of the devil's offer loomed over him. Succeed without me, the devil taunted, if you can. But Goodman persevered. And on that glorious day, Pravda Records was born. Every note a defiance, every beat of the drum a rebellion against the false promises of easy success. But yet, the devil was relentless.
And I don't know what's going on here, but
I'm taking the mic, which I like to do from Kenny. I'm very comfortable taking the mic from Kenny Goodman.
Susan Voelz stepping toward the conclusion of this episode of It's All Happening, your weekly audiophonic journey into our world through music. I'm Andy Valeri, producer and host, thanking you for tuning in and making It's All Happening part of the soundtrack of your day. It's All Happening has been engineered in full spectrum dominance by the entertainment commissars of Big Beef Productions and Strategic Air Command. For more information on the program, including playlists as well as information on how to listen to this and other episodes online, please feel free to visit our website at bigbeef.com. You can also find us on various social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram and Blue Sky and all that stuff. So find us and feel free to follow. We also invite you to sign up for the It's All Happening e-newsletter for updates on new editions of the program and where on your radio and internet dials to find them. You can do so via the website or by contacting us by email at radio@bigbeef.com. Special thanks to Pravda Records for their decades of service to the culture of cool, and extra special thanks to all the great radio stations who deliver It's All Happening to you over your public airwaves. And a big thanks to everyone who has supported the program, both material and by helping spread the word. So tune in again for more of this audiophonic agitprop for nice people as we continue to deliver more of your musical antidote to the Maya of this crazy world. A world in which
it's all happening.
When I die, I want 6 female pallbearers. And I want a Jewish hearse driver. And I want a black preacher preaching for me. And I want a pink hearse. Gotta be pink. And I want 12 dead roses. And a 20-foot grave. Bury me deep. Bury me deep. And a statue of Elvis Presley want 12 police. And 200 convicts. I want 4 white dogs, a cat, 1 hot dog stand, 2 beer trucks, 1 rapper, 3 country and western singers, and 13 congressmen, and 6 gay nurses, and 9 sailors, and 6 Marines, and 1 soldier, and a flag of every enemy country. Buried all around me. Bury me deep. Bury me deep.
The preceding program has been a presentation of Strategic Air Command, a proud subsidiary of Big Beef Productions.
That was a long, rambling, Midwestern answer to a short question, but it's all true.